What is up, everyone? Welcome to today's reaction video. And today's reaction was filmed as a part of our monthly live stream over on my Patreon. All that means for you here in YouTube land is that you may see some cuts and some edits through the video. This is just where I've engaged with the chat, had to talk to them, cut it out of the main video for YouTube and come back to the reaction. You guys haven't missed anything of the main video or of the main reaction, but you have missed out on the party over on the Patreon. So if you want to be a part of those live streams, sign up to my Patreon. It is always an absolutely amazing time. But for now, we are going to get into today's reaction video. As always, please check out the original video linked in the description below. Give the original a like and a comment and subscribe and watch it without all my pauses and interruptions because there's probably going to be a few. And we are going to get into this. Let's go. Okay. Two things immediately. One, love the entire aesthetic here. Love everything about the aesthetic. The masks that they're wearing, the skeleton costumes, all of it's incredible. Second thing, I need to know what I don't know if that's called like the shirt that this man's wearing here. I've always just called them like the vest thing he's wearing. I've always just called them My Chemical Romance jackets because it's Welcome to the Black Parade for me. That's where I know them from. I have wanted one of those. I've wanted now looking at this, I want a vest like he's wearing. But I've wanted one of those jackets since I was in freaking high school. I have wanted one for forever because they both remind me of my emo Welcome to the Black Parade days. And at the same time, if it's in a different color, it's in white with gold. It's just pure Disney Prince vibes. And I adore them. I want one so badly. You have no idea. But everything about the aesthetics I'm seeing so far are incredible. And I love the way we started off just kind of plucking the string instruments and then it kicks in. Let's go. Yo, first of all, ma'am, you're gonna walk in here looking like that. Looking like just like you're walking in here for a wedding with the devil in your fancy gothic looking wedding dress with your black crown, looking like Amy Lee mixed with a freaking goddess. And then you're gonna start singing. And I don't know the lead singer of the Cranberries' name, I apologize, but there's something in her voice that sounds so much like the original singer from the Cranberries when she sings this song. I don't know if it's an accent or an inflection or if it's a tone thing, but there's just something in the voice that sounds similar and yet unique in its own way. And it's incredible. Absolutely incredible. Straight away, this whole orchestra thing where it's like, you can still, again, it's called the Rock Orchestra. You can feel those rock vibes coming through, but it's got that classical edge to it. Just gives it this incredibly like theatrical feel. And they pair that with these costumes and masks and her outfit and the candles and the ambiance. This is so cool and creates such a scene and such a feeling to match with the music and the vocals. And I love that so much for them. yo, can I just say a few things? Number one, if you had told me that an orchestra version of this song would go this hard, I wouldn't have believed you. I wouldn't have believed it because my brain just wouldn't have connected that an orchestra can sound this rocky and this cool, and that's such a dumb opinion to have in my head because an orchestra is literally just collection of different instruments. So why couldn't they have the full rock edge to them? But it's not even that they're just like an orchestra that has electric guitars in it. They're making these sound with like the horn section, and that's nuts. And it makes it go so freaking hard. I love the way that this has been balanced. I'm making an assumption here. I'm 90% sure that the rock orchestra, they're obviously the ones playing all the instruments. Duh. I'm guessing that it's featuring Erin Fox. I'm guessing that she is the one doing the singing. And something that I'm loving is that her vocals in this, stunning, amazing, incredible. But the thing that's blowing me away about it is she's managing to find this perfect balance of adding just a smidge more rock into her version than the original Cranberry style, in my opinion, but at the same time keeping it so close to that original sound, to the Cranberries version. And it's a fantastic balance to have because as the featured artist on the song, as the person that's like, doing the vocals for them, it would be very easy for this song to become all about her and have it be Erin Fox backed up by the rock orchestra. She's not doing that. She is not just stealing all the attention by changing up the vocals, adding in vocal runs, like jumping out and trying to steal the show. She is doing an incredible vocal performance that highlights, emphasizes, and draws attention to how good this orchestra sound doing this song. And that as a featured artist, as someone who is collaborating with someone else, to be boosting up the people you're working with rather than using them as a platform to stand on, that's an awesome thing to do. That is so well done. This has been so well put together and thought about and arranged and styled to not only give highlight to Erin, but to also be able to go, this is the rock orchestra featuring Erin. Aren't they awesome? And they freaking are. Yo, the way they changed that bit up. The way that they changed that bit up and had the like quiet section and then just went off. Oh my god. This is classical music that you could mosh to, and that is insane. This goes so freaking hard. I was going off in that, like after that dropout, and then it comes back in with a crescendo. And I love that when Erin got to those last few notes where it's just like the vocalizations, she changed it up just a little bit to give it her own flavor and her own style. And I love that. It sounded so freaking good. Also, can I just say, this film clip, I know what y'all are doing to me here, guys. This film clip is just a very specifically tailored thirst trap right now, because you have all these, well, you have all these guys out here with just dressed a little bit emo, just like there's this emo, like 2000s emo look to them with the skeletons and the MCR jackets, and then you have them in the masquerade masks. So there's this mystery and this like she's got this whole vampire aesthetic going. That's just this like goth thirst trap vibe of this whole thing. The drummer with the blonde hair going everywhere as he drums. The fella on the violin with the yo. I if this was a vampire coven, I would be running there like this, like sign me up immediately. I want to be a part of everything that's going on here because there is just too much. My brain is just in full on panic mode at the moment for how alluring this whole setting is in terms of like tailored for my style, tailored for my taste. Really, you're gonna do that to me. I see what you're doing, and it's rude. But yo, this is that drop away section of the music followed up by that crescendo. I just need to hear that whole bit again because it went so freaking hard. I don't know if I've gone back far enough. I may need to rewind more. I'm gonna find out because I need to hear the whole bit again. Seriously.
In your head, zombie, zombie, zombie. What's in your head? In your head, zombie, zombie, zombie.
Yo, the vocal crescendo that built to at the end there, and then have everything drop away. And I loved the beat that they were playing at the end there, and those last little dun 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 da 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 da. Da. It wasn't quite, or at least it didn't hit my ear in the same way that the original Cranberries version did. It's like they were doing their own thing with the beat, or at least it felt like it might have just been the instruments, but it came across different to what the actual kind of normal beat to the Cranberries version of Zombies is. And that's so, it made it hit in such a cool, unique way. But then to have her coming with that little vocal at the end and then wave her hands out and she's staying there all alone, this whole film clip and the whole style of this just gave me like sexy sorceress necromancer vibes of like raising up all these skeletons. They do the big song, the big spell, the big incantation with her, and then dismissing them at the end when the power is no longer needed. It gave me such witchy vibes, and I freaking love it. This was absolutely awesome. Yo, also, did they just do like a Halloween thing where they were wearing all these masks? I can see the video on the screen now is them doing Chop Suey by System of a Down. I can't even imagine that with an orchestra, and they're wearing the masks again. So is this just their general aesthetic? Or is like, was this like a Halloween thing where they released a bunch of songs in October? I need to know if they're just always wearing these masks, then this is going to be like, you know how people talk about like falling down the YouTube rabbit hole of attractive people playing doing ukulele covers of songs. Mine's going to be like witchy looking emo Orchestra people now because it's apparently a new obsession. I need to see more of this so badly. So I need to know if this is just a, if this was just a couple of songs they did this way, or if they're always like this, because it's nuts. I need to hear so much more of what all of this is. It's crazy. I absolutely adored everything about the way they did that. That was so freaking cool. Thank you so much for watching that reaction. I hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, please check out the original video. It will be linked in the description. Give it a like, give it a comment, and subscribe to the original artist. Also, leave me a like and a comment and subscribe to me because it helps out the channel so much. Let me know in the comments what you would like to see on the channel, because I'm always reading the comments and always listening, and it means the absolute world to me. Check me out over on Patreon, where I run weekly polls for the reactions that I do. I also do weekly TV show reactions, monthly movie reactions, a monthly live stream, and the highest tier you can get a guaranteed reaction right here on the channel. Not to mention, as I said at the beginning, all of these videos are released in advance to my Patreon and my YouTube members, so check out those features. I will see you all in the next reaction video. Have a great day, night, morning, evening, afternoon, whatever time zone you're in, and I'll see you next time. Bye!